Good morning from Oklahoma. I'm Dave Deken with a look at what's happening in agriculture and rural life across our great state in this episode of Red Dirt and Round Bales. By early June, much of Oklahoma's wheat crop had already told its story. It was a fast season, a dry season, a hot season. But I would submit there were some surprises in there too. Dr. Amanda Silva, Oklahoma State University's Extension Small Grain Specialist, has been watching this crop closely, from research plots to producers' fields across the state. I had the opportunity to talk with her while recording a wheat crop update for the Oklahoma Wheat Commission, and I asked her what kind of data she's found from all the plots that she's harvested already.
What we are seeing, it's a little bit of what we expected, much lower yields than we would like. If we are harvesting a 40 bushel crop this year, it's very good. So in the trials, we go from all the way down to Walters to Panhandle. So for now, we are done with the southwest, south central portion of the state. We are working on the north central part of the state. So far from what we've seen, it's yield levels ranging from 1 to 70 bushels. That's the type of year we are. Very variable. In the same county, what we are even hearing from producers, even in the same counties, just different fields, you can get very different yields too. So the main difference was just like if that field was able to get that rain at the time that crop was, and then you may have a little bit better yields than in some other places where the crop never saw any. What we are learning is how far we can get wheat on stored water, how important it is to have those timely rains. Of course, we all know that, but we can see how resilient the crop is and how much we can push. But there's so much we can push.
Of course, they're still harvesting the test plots across the state of Oklahoma, so data will be coming in for a few weeks. But so far, it's been better than what was feared. Now, I've been fortunate to see much of the wheat crop firsthand as well. And this is one of the most mixed crops I've seen in some time. Now, with that in mind, I asked her to rank the three following variables on how they impacted the Oklahoma wheat crop this year: variety selection, moisture availability, and planting date. Again, here's Dr. Amanda Silva.
Rainfall is really important. I would say for an environment like we are here in Oklahoma, it is our most important yield limiting factor by far. And without any rainfall in the season, we can't do much because it's not, you have some capacity of growing wheat on stored water, but you do rely on those rains events during the season. So I would say that one is the top one. Rainfall, it's one of the most important limiting factors that, at least for us here in Oklahoma. Now, if you look at other management practices, planting date, because it may put you more in that chance that you may play a little bit with maturity. And so, how can I say, it may put you in a position that you can take advantage of some of those rain events depending on your planting date. I'm not saying late planting is better than earlier planting, or because it does depend on the year. Sometimes, some years, it is better to just delay planting and maybe take more advantage of rain if that happens than early planting and you have no stand, or you may have problems with crusting after, and then variety selection, it is important too. You look at the variety trial results and you can see there is a genetic component, very strong genetic component on drought tolerance, resilience, nitrogen use. You can see that in some of our research. All those factors, they kind of work together and make the crop.
Now, a fast harvest can make it sound like everything is moving along fine. But sometimes combines move fast because there are fewer acres worth cutting. Some fields never quite make it to the elevator. Still, a hard season leaves useful information behind. So the story of this Oklahoma wheat crop is not just drought. It's about speed and stress. It's about a shortened window. It's about producers making practical decisions with a crop they had, not the crop they hoped for. Harvest it, bale it, graze it, leave it. Every choice tells part of the season. And when harvest is over, the lesson remains in the stubble. Next year's wheat starts with what this year taught. And what a lesson it's been. To learn more about the Oklahoma wheat crop and some of the resources mentioned by Dr. Amanda Silva, visit reddirtandroundbales.com. I'm Dave Deken, and we'll talk with you next time when we take another look at rural life and agriculture in Oklahoma on Red Dirt and Round Bales.